Hey there, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Rachel Garceau with your First Alert Weather Plus forecast. Let's talk about what is on the way. We had a beautiful weekend, and that quiet, pretty mild weather will continue through the middle of the week. However, be warned, by late Wednesday night into Thursday, Mother Nature mixing things up with a potent Pacific system that will come in, bring in some wet weather, breezy, cold winds, and by the weekend, actually by Friday, temperatures will turn chilly. We'll see almost a 20-degree temperature drop from Wednesday to Friday. Here's what that looks like on our 10-day high temp trend for the Boise area. Here's what's coming. We'll be up to 65 degrees by Wednesday. Beautiful, but usually in a scenario like this, when you get a surge of warmth that is so abnormally warm, it tends to mean there is a cold front on the way, and that's exactly what happens on Thursday. So by Friday, highs in the Treasure Valley struggling to get out of the 40s. It looks like we likely won't make it out of the 40s for Friday and Saturday. And as far as rain and precipitation chances go for the Boise area, at their highest coverage on Thursday. I think Thursday we'll see the most widespread rain and snow showers depending on elevation. By Friday, we see those chances taper a bit, and then I have low confidence in these numbers for Saturday and Sunday. Worth a mention because it is possible we could see showers hanging on into Saturday. Another system could come in Sunday, but we are not seeing widespread model agreement yet on that. So definitely something we're watching. But Thursday and Friday, as far as the work week go, be ready for that wet weather coming and going for those 2 days. So here's our big picture setup. All right, we stay nice and mild through the middle of the week, courtesy of a ridge of high pressure that will get flattened out a bit by this system off to the west. It scoots by to the north Monday into Tuesday. No major impacts from that system, except maybe some cloud cover at times. That's about it. Later in the week, though, here's the system we're watching far off to the west right now, but it will continue sliding eastward over the next several days and make its approach by Thursday. So here's the outlook on our futurecast. You can see by Tuesday, Veterans Day, absolutely beautiful. Lots of sunshine coming in. Wednesday, ahead of the approaching system, we get stronger southwest flow. So that will increase clouds as we'll have some moisture embedded in that flow, but also nice mild temperatures. By far our warmest day of the week. But then the other shoe drops as that front slides in late Wednesday into Thursday morning. We're seeing that widespread light rain. I don't think this is a super soaker scenario, but still we'll put a damper on outdoor plans for sure. That front continues to slide east, and we just stayed kind of damp behind that system with splash and dash type showers through Friday. Here we are Saturday morning. This particular model, our European long range model, is keeping precipitation in the picture Saturday morning. That is significant because with the chilly air mass coming in and temperatures potentially below freezing across some of our lower valley locations in the Treasure and Magic Valleys, you put those two things together, there is the potential for some snowflakes to fall for the first time across portions of the Treasure Valley. Again, low confidence here, but I wanted to point it out as something to keep in the back of your mind, and we'll keep an eye on it, of course, as that system gets closer. Speaking of first snowfall for Boise, we are kind of in the range where we start to see the possibility of snow in the Treasure Valley. On average, Boise's first snow is a little closer to the week of Thanksgiving, November 22nd. The earliest we've ever had measurable snowfall, at least a 1/10 of an inch, was October 10th of 2008. The latest we've seen snowfall in a winter season, January 9th of 1918. Do you remember last year / this year? Second latest snowfall on record. Boise didn't see any measurable snow until New Year's Day of 2025. We picked up 2 inches, and so we had a very late first snowfall this past year. Hey, no snow coming our way, though, on Veterans Day on Tuesday. If you do have some plans for a commemoration for that day, weather should not put a damper on any of it. Chilly in the morning, mid-50s by lunchtime, warming to about 60 degrees with abundant sunshine overhead. So really lovely for anything that is going on Tuesday. All right, let's talk about temperatures across the region and that weak inversion we'll have in place Monday into Tuesday. Evidenced by temperatures in the mountains, not all that far off of what we'll see here in the valley. So on Monday, for instance, Boise's at 60. If you go to the lower Treasure Valley on Monday, highs will be in the mid-50s. Look at McCall at 52 degrees. So that tells you there is some milder air aloft. That is evidence of an inversion. By Tuesday, we warm to the low 60s around the Boise area, still in the 50s up in McCall. Our warmest day will be Wednesday, 65 in Boise, mid-60s even in the Magic Valley for the middle of the week. We'll see 54 in McCall. Remember, normal daytime highs in places like McCall this time of year are in the low 40s, so that is unusually warm. But as we talked about, this surge of warmth coming out ahead of that change that will arrive on Thursday. So for the mountains, we say nice and comfy through the middle of the week. Here's that precipitation coming in. Highs on Thursday in the upper 40s, morning lows by Friday in the upper 20s. So snow levels by Friday morning down to about 4,500 to 5,000 feet or so. Could see a couple inches at that elevation, I should say, but with highs in the low 40s on Friday. What falls Friday morning may not stick around. It's what Saturday morning brings in that may stay on the ground a little longer as temperatures really get cold, especially in the mountains over the weekend. For the Magic Valley, here's your outlook. Look at this comfy kickoff to the work week. We're in the 60s every afternoon through Wednesday. Normally 51 is our average high temp for the middle of November in the Magic Valley. But on Thursday, with that system coming in, rain fires up later in the day. We'll see a few lingering showers on Friday. Look at that head spinning temperature change. A high of just 45 degrees in Twin by Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, we stayed in the mid 40s with that chance of some lingering showers, which, yes, could be a little bit of snow Saturday and Sunday morning if the precipitation and the coldest part of the day coincide. That's what we're watching for the weekend. All right, 7-day outlook for the Boise area. We talked about those gorgeous conditions Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday may not be a lot to look at. I don't think we'll see a lot of sunshine on Wednesday, but man, look at those temperatures, 65 degrees. Not a record, but unusually warm for this point in the season. Showers fire up on Thursday along with brisk breezy winds, and then temperatures really take a tumble on Friday, topping off in just the upper 40s. By Saturday, we could see some temperatures below freezing in the morning, warming to just 47 degrees to kick off the weekend. Showers could make a return on Sunday, and we stay cool with highs only in the low 50s. Thanks so much for tuning into this First Alert Weather Plus forecast. We'll see you next time.